filter is weird. Hold up. What the hell? There we go. Okay. Hi, Tab Tab. Hi, Sunshine. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Contrary. Hey, Ash. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Lisa. Yeah, Lisa. Hey, Katie. Hi, Carly. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. If everybody could share this out, I'd appreciate it. We are on my backup, obviously, because people couldn't handle truth last night. Which is so wild to me that some of these lives get held and shit gets said. Hi, Jamie. I'm gonna start cooking as I'm talking to y'all too. Hey, Melanie. You're at the grocery store. You guys will have to ignore the background noise. Hey, Mitch. Hey, love. The bathroom is being worked on. If everyone could share this out, share it to a friend, to a friend, to a friend. Hey, Christina. I'd appreciate it. Hey, Brandon. I think everyone needs to hear this. Give me just 1 second, y'all. Let me get my hamburger and onions on cooking. I have a hungry crew today, so hey, Violet. Violet. But yeah, if everyone could share this out to like 5 of your friends. I'm never really live on my backup, so give me just 1 second. Let me get my onions diced up. We eat around here. I flip. Just get this on and cooking. And I'm gonna wait a few minutes for the room to build up, and then I'm just gonna get right into it because I've got shit to do tonight. So I will not be dealing. Tomorrow's an early morning for me. I'm making taco salad. Hey, Mama Seven, how are you, honey? I'm making taco salad. It sounded good for dinner. You ever have those days where like nothing really sounds good? Like, holy shit! I didn't even know someone was in a box. What'd you say, Breezy?
I said I'm going to be quiet, but I just wanted to sit up here so it would go through my car speakers.
Okay. You ever have a day where like nothing really sounds good, but or like it's hot out and you're like, man, I don't feel like cooking. But you know you gotta cook something. Kind of how like the last couple days have been for me. But I was like, ooh. And like taco salad sounds good, so that's what we're having. You guys are all here working today, so I figured something quick and easy but filling. Okay. Let me wash my hands real quick. And then I'm gonna go sit down and talk to y'all for a minute. Okay, let me sit down and then catch up on some of these comments.
Before she starts, guys, we need you to tap the screen.
Breezy, you're hard to hear. Oh, you said you're in the car.
It's okay. I'm only up here so I can hear, not so others can hear me.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Let me catch up on some of these comments real quick. You are loved, you are worthy, and you are enough, and you are important, Mom of 7. Don't forget that. Hey, Pedro. That's what you're having, Jody Lynn? You've been waiting for 2 hours because you can't figure out. I know. I hate when I ask the family, too, like, what sounds good, and they're like, I don't know. Hang on, I'm like, what? Listen. It drives me nuts to always have to pick what to cook. I love cooking.
My husband and I used to have some of our biggest fights over what we were going to have for dinner.
I love cooking, but hey,
So
Tom, biker.
When he wouldn't tell me what he wanted, I purposely made what he did want.
So, I'm going to play a little bit of a clip that I got woke up to this morning. I'm actually only going to play up to the part that I listened to. Okay. We eat taco salads all summer. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Before you get started, I know I put this in a text to you, but I want to say this before you play this clip, and I want to apologize to ever telling you that I did not like that you would help people and then at some point bring it out that you help these people and kind of like quote unquote throw it in their face. Because I'm going to say this, fuck that. Because I was sitting there last night and I was thinking about it. You help a lot of people. You don't throw it in everyone's fucking face. You throw it in the people's face that feel like they can turn around and dog you on this fucking app. So use you and then turn around and do that to you when you're no good to them anymore.
Yep. I've said this for a while. I don't bring out what I do for people unless it has to get brought out. You call me a liar, you call me a scammer, and I have to bring something out. It's going to get brought out at that point.
Yes. And I want to apologize to you because throw it in their fucking face. Throw it in their face, because honestly, they freaking deserve it at this point. And I know a lot of you people that she has done this to, you deserve it. Because it's okay for you guys to get in her goddamn inbox and ask her for money, ask her for help with this, ask her for help with that, and then you turn around and you do dumb shit. Like, it makes 0 sense to me. 0 sense. And her woman's close to you folks. Now I'm gonna go on mute because I'm probably gonna lose service.
All right, honey. I'm first gonna start out before I play this clip by saying I received a text saying Ranger offered $1,001 for somebody not to give me the information of who's behind diagnosis amnesia. Ooh.
I'm sure Virgo's screaming you, so you can tell Ranger how you feel.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care. Ranger, you remind me of my fucking chihuahuas. You're literally just yip, and your voice is irritating as shit. It's crazy, though, that I say she's posting videos. Look at y'all reporting already. I promise you this live's gonna happen. Whether it's on my platform or I hijack somebody else's, it's gonna happen. So
I have 2.
1 second, y'all. Okay. I appreciate that, Love to Scar. So that's the first thing. I did receive a text that Ranger was offering $1,001 to not say who's behind that. Ranger, you only have friends over on that side of the app because you bought them, okay? You sat with Tech until y'all had your little lover's quarrel and fell out. I don't really think I need to say much more about you, okay? I need to address something from last night before I play this clip as well. I want to make it very clear. Yeah, her husband's money. I want to make it very clear that I do not look down on or think ill of any of my friends who have severed friendships because of their own beliefs and feelings. That does not make me love you any less. It does not make me not want to be your friend at all. It just means that you have chosen to sever a friendship because of how you feel and what you believe. And I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. That does not change the way that I look at you. It does not change me being friends with you at all. Stand on what you mean. Stand on how you feel. And I respect that. And I back that 100%. If you don't want to be cool with Megan or Ratina or whoever, Flip, whoever, it doesn't matter. That does not mean that I look at you any differently at all. I'm just saying, as far as for me, I'm not going to throw friendships to the wind until or unless something is done to me, if that makes sense. Something that I'm not, I don't want to say I'm not okay with, because I'm not okay with shit that's happened. But I believe in talking through. I mean, for fuck's sake, look at how many chances I've given Mittens. I don't think I need to elaborate there. When everybody was telling me not to. Look at how many chances I gave fucking Nikki, Queen Witch. When everybody told me to stay the fuck away from her. Look at how many chances I gave Haley. Hallie. Blue, correct. See, so, Kai, yeah. Yep. I'm apparently a glutton for punishment. I accepted that box request. I don't know if you didn't mean to request. If you did, I will wait. I'll give it a few seconds for you to request again before I play this clip. I'm only going to play this clip to... You accepted it too, Pedro? Yeah, I accepted it, and it's... Oh, I didn't mean to. Okay. I'm only going to play this clip up to the part that I listened to it to. And I'll be honest, I didn't listen to it past the part I'm going to play for y'all. And I don't care to. And then I'm going to get into it after we listen. Yeah, Virgo, that part too. Okay. So, if you don't know, Snark held alive, I guess, this morning. Per usual, running her flaps. And Nikki got in a box. Okay? So, let's listen. Oh, also, can you guys please tap, 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 tap? I would appreciate it.
To have a conversation. If you went in a bitch, I don't like you, OG. Okay, honey. You're a lying fucking bitch. And you want to call me a fat cunt last night? And like that bothered me, okay? I don't give a fuck what you say. You're a lying bitch. Just like I can prove that you're a liar, but I won't do that because then I would be putting Chris, your husband's business out there. You know how like you told me last year. How you told me last year what was going on with him. You know. What you say, OG? Because I do have those messages, bitch. Okay? I don't like you. Ain't never fucking liked you. Okay? Let's just put it that way. Me and you used to be friends. I did like you.
Are you talking to OG's husband?
I realized that you was a snake, OG. You was a fucking snake.
Why are you talking to OG's husband?
And I realized what kind of person you really are. So, bitch, don't ever say I was trying to make amends with you. I didn't even want to speak to you when I was in them boxes. But I did out of being coexistence. So, bitch, sit down and shut the fuck up. You fucking dumb bitch. And for the love of God, no, I don't have my teeth in because I'm fixing to take a bath and get ready for work. But for the love of God, put your bottom dentures in, okay? Please. You dumb.
So that's where I listened to it too. Okay. This was from this morning. First of all.
Well, first of all, I would like to say that you are absolutely gorgeous. You don't need your bottom or your top dentures, period. Second of all, talking of someone else's recovery.
Hold on.
After someone came
to... Slow down, Breezy. Hold on. Just out of curiosity, can any of y'all tell me what Nikki claims to stand for on this app all the time? Anybody?
Well, I can say it. She says if anybody is in the form of relapsing or elapsing or needs anybody to talk to keep yourself safe and healthy, please reach out to her. It's safe and secure, and she would never speak on it to anyone else.
So, I want you all to know that Nikki saying that is 100% false, because when my husband did relapse last year, we talked to her about it. So this morning, after I said last night, if you don't like my husband, if you don't like me, come at me. Don't come at my kids or my husband. She felt the need this morning, to speak on when my husband relapsed. So, my advice to any of y'all would be, thank you, Henry. My advice to any of y'all would be, don't go talk to Nikki if you relapse. Your recovery and your relapsing is not safe with her. Because she will just go ahead and keep it in her back pocket to use at a time where she's pissed off at you. Okay? My husband's story has never been a secret on this app. Ever. Ever, ever. The only thing I regret is, back on my platform when we used to do addiction and recovery. 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to get this damn thing. There we go. Addiction and recovery lives. I regret telling my husband's story. Hi, Don. But back at that time, we had a safe space for people to come in and speak about their addiction and recovery. And you know what's wild to me is that literally just a few weeks ago, when something got said about Virgo and we were talking about her hands and her feet, on the back end, somebody came to me and said, "OG, I just want you to know that they're like that because that's where she used to do rugs. She's talked about it." And I said, "Oh, I did not know that." I said, "My bad." And I believe I addressed that on live after the fact too. Hence why you have not heard me say anything more about the way that her hands and her feet look. Nikki, you will never, ever hold power over my head when it comes to how far my husband has come. And your statement of never liking me, Nikki, you sure did like my money, didn't ya? So, Nikki, I mean, you don't like me so much. Why don't you cough up the over $500 you were given? I agree, Pedro. 1 second, y'all. Okay, sorry. I had to DoorDash more hamburger. I find it wild. Oh, and the whole make amends thing. So last night I was I didn't want to say like the text that I had got. I said, if you guys remember right, I said I had got a text from somebody that, had said that they thought that live the other night was a setup, because of us talking and blah, blah, blah. And, Nikki's been doing so good. Where? Can y'all hear me? I don't know why, but it's showing both of my boxes are on teacup. So I just want to make sure that...
I can hear you.
Okay. Where has Nikki been doing good at? She's still the same vile, disgusting person that she's always been. Nikki, to your comment of, you were just trying to be nice. Look, I don't know what your obsession is with people's, nether regions. I don't know if it's because you can't see yours to do anything to it, or what, but the obsession you have with women's underparts is crazy. When Monster texted me yesterday, and we were talking, it's still a bit crazy to me that Monster is even around you bitches. Why? Because you all sat there and still lied to Monster. Y'all still lied to Monster's face about the whole Discord thing. Every one of you. I'm sure they are still lying, Animal. Also, Snark. Bitch, you couldn't hold a candle to me. Go away. Go away. I remember the days of fucking Nikki and them dragging the fuck out of you looking like Howard Stern. So just because y'all want to be kumbayaing, don't mean that OG has to kumbaya with any of you dirty hoes. Because no thank you. Absolutely Howard Stern. All those memes, all those little memes, those Angry Bird memes. Snark, why don't you ask Nikki where those came from? A lot of those memes about you came from. But honey, you're not going to at any point in time use my husband's addiction and recovery as a card in your back pocket to hold over mine or his head. Because trust and believe, for you being somebody that's all about addiction and recovery, you should know, Nikki, that relapse is a part of it. And it's a daily struggle. Remember, isn't that what you were telling my husband, Nikki? When that shit was going on? It's okay, Chris. It's okay. Did you forget that? What I can say is that my husband's here to see another fucking day. Because after my husband relapsed, we went and got him help. He didn't allow it to swallow him. What I can say is that my husband's here to see another day with our kids every fucking day. And he gets up and takes them to school every morning. What I'm telling every one of you on this app is do not trust Nikki, Queen Witch, to talk to her about any fucking thing in your personal life. My husband absolutely is an amazing husband and father. Absolutely. My heart hurts for that man because you bitches on this app think that his struggles that he's gone through are fucking entertainment. Oh, he's a great man. He's a great man. Now, I'm also going to say this. to the person that I trusted certain things with, I know. I'm just wondering when you're going to call me and own up to your shit.
So, as someone who is in recovery and who would not speak on it, if Chris ever needs to talk, please tell him to reach out to me. Two, you are right. The most important thing is that he didn't stay in it. He got up and continued his life on the right track.
Yep.
So, Chris, for that, I am proud of you.
Look, no one ever said this journey of getting sober was going to be easy for him, and he knows that.
Girl, as I stream all the time, 9 years clean, and I do counseling 5 days a week. Sometimes I have to slack and do 2 or 3, but for the most part, I do 5 days a week.
And that's what he ended up doing this last time, Breezy, is he ended up getting one. Getting a counselor and a sponsor. Here's the thing. My husband doesn't hide shit from me, okay? Let me make this very clear. No, Don, Nikki shouldn't talk about anybody's sobriety or relapse. Again, I will say it. My husband is
Hi, Flip.
Hi, animal.
I'm gonna wait for OG to get back, but I got cornered by these fuckers yesterday, so I wanted to touch on that real quick.
My happy ass just got home, and luckily my dogs are being quiet right now outside.
Sorry, that was my amazing husband. He's at the Menards right now getting the shelving unit.
Listen, I hope people know that Chris is an amazing fucking human. Like, when I talk to OG, I talk to Chris too. Like, I'm not just friends with OG, I'm friends with Chris. And Chris has fucking feelings and an amazing fucking heart that you guys, unfortunately, will never fucking get to see. Sorry, that had to be said.
No, you're good. Wait, what did that say? My fiance is in recovery, and if anyone's spoken it, I don't think I'd have much grace for them. Bam Bam, here's the thing. Keep in mind that we're talking about a woman, another woman, that my husband trusted opening up to, and her saying, like, if you ever need to talk. My husband doesn't hide shit from me. My husband will come to me and say, I am craving. I don't know what that's like because I've never been an addict like that. I used to say on my platform all the time, listen, everybody's addicted to something. And that's true. Everybody's addicted to something. Caffeine, nicotine, something. Everybody has a vice.
Yeah, and he's got to deal with your addiction of bundt cakes.
What is the deal with all the damn grocery stores being out of the hamburger I like right now? Hold on one second, y'all.
They're out of a lot of hamburger right now, OG. I don't know either. But yeah, yesterday I fell into, hold on. Yesterday I fell into Monsters Live and was asked to grab a box. So I did. And I was asked a few things. OG already touched on it, but I was also asked if I align myself with Scammy and Scam Slam. While I had people in the comments coming at me. So I was like, you know what? I'm like, I was up there with my trigger warning sign up there. And I already told Scammy and Scam Slam all this because when you go into the lines, then you get attacked pretty quick. But I don't believe anything that happened in that Discord. I mean, we all saw Monster's name wasn't really in there. It was all the other people that were talking the way they shouldn't have been talking. And yes, People have asked, weren't you in Discords? Yeah, I was. I was in one Discord with all them.
That was Mittens.
Right, it was Mittens Discord. It wasn't even Florida Man's Discord. I know you did, Monster, but they don't listen. They never listen. That's the problem. They have no respect. That's just my opinion.
Monster, are you okay sitting around somebody that is using my husband relapsing last year as a card to hold above my head? I'm just curious. Because like I said last night on my live, if you don't like me, don't like me. But why come after my kids or my husband? So to hear this clip today of Nikki holding it over my husband's head and my head when he relapsed, and we felt comfortable enough to talk to her, and I feel like a whole fucking asshole because I told my husband, you can trust her. She's gone through it. The live was from this morning. I am Mark Safe, and I can promise you, I'm not anymore.
Monster, my role as far as what you all have been through, what about, not for nothing, but what OG and I went through after, we came out and said what we said, the attacks we got from everybody.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, Monster, when I listened to the part of this clip this morning, I could have hit live right then and said exactly what I thought and felt. However, I chose to give it some time and decide how I wanted to address this. And how I want to address this is to let you all know, as much as Nikki sits on this platform and says, I'm a good person, I'm all for addiction and recovery, you can always reach out to me. No, the fuck you can't. Because the time that we reached out to her and let her know something, she's now using that over my head. Bitch, you will never have the power. Ever have the power. Do not ever go to Nikki, Queen Witch, on this app if you are struggling with mental health, addiction, recovery, none of it. Also, Nikki, I heard in that little clip you say, either box up or shut the fuck up. Bitch, you're not blocked. Come get a box.
Do you really?
Y'all can keep reporting as much as you want. I don't care.
Also, whatever they're doing in the background sounded like bagpipes.
Oh, they're laying the new floor.
It sounds like bass going through my car speakers.
It's all good, Monster. It's just, it's whatever. That's why I dropped. It's fine.
Oh, look, anybody that goes into a space that they're normally not in or that the ops are at, they're going to get attacked.
I know, but she's saying because Monster told them not to attack me.
Well, they're
She
going
to. She asked me to grab a box, and I did, and asked me a question that I think she knows the answer to now. You know, this child of mine is awfully quiet when I'm not in a box, and as soon as I get in a box,
Mhm. And Monster, I'll address it now here again. Because instead of you texting me, you decided to address it or say it on your platform. And I was getting messages about it. No, I
and it
wasn't
wasn't
supposed to
me,
set you up the other
and it
night.
wasn't me. I did not message her about it.
In fact, I was trying to make it clear that no, that account was not yours.
And like I said, Monster, you did not say much in that Discord. Other people did and had loud voices that shouldn't have said some of the
I
stuff they
don't
said.
believe that's Monster. I don't believe that's Monster. Thank you for the rose. I don't believe that is Monster. I believe that user account is Bougie. And I've been saying that. I don't believe that is Monster.
Well, that one time it was when she shared her own live.
Okay, so I will say I wasn't in there the whole time, but I didn't think it was Monster. And I could be wrong. I don't know. I would come in the live and then I'd leave the live and I'd come back and they were still on the same date. And I'm like, holy hell, this is taking forever.
Yeah, and it was only like 3 times that yellow dot showed up, and it was nothing. It was like, it literally was nothing.
It was 5 hours, Jody. Yeah, see, I didn't sit there.
The only participation I seen of Monster was literally her showing that live, and that was it. I did fall asleep there towards the end, so I don't know. But that's all I see.
Monster,
And
I don't think that they're talking about you. I think they're talking about all of Florida Man's other people. Okay. How they're spreading out to other platforms, acting like they're fucking reformed.
When you have a bunch of people
doing the same shit. I will tell you, conversation on the back end is not Monsters doing XYZ.
No, Mitch, I'll agree. She's not a liar, but she gets lied to a lot by these people. No, I'm speaking about all these other people in these lives that go in there. They'll go in there in groups, and they're all old Florida Man people that were attacking
It's in the
people.
fucking Discord. They stream it. We know what happens. Yes, Animal and I were in Mitten's Discord. We know what happens. They sit in there, they stream it, and then when they feel like they want to go in and attack, they all jump out of the Discord and run into the fucking live. Christy, listen. I think in ways Monster has a heart like mine, right? And she wants to see the good in people. But I literally texted her the other day and said, I'm just angry today. And she said, why? And I said, because these people are still sitting in your fucking face and they lied to you. Hey, Shelly. They fucking lied to you. Still to this day, you guys are all lying to Monster. Not one of you has spoke up and said, yep, Monster, what OG and Animal told you is 100% the fucking truth. Have you, Nikki? You knew about all of it, Nikki.
And listen, I'm not saying I was innocent in those Discords. I never once said I was innocent.
And at the end of the day, don't threaten me with text messages. I said it. The fuck? I don't give a fuck. You're not gonna hold text messages over my head. If you feel you need to fucking show our text thread to make yourself feel better, do you, boo-boo? Do you?
And to the
If you're
person
that much of a piece of shit that if I was having issues or problems or shit was going on between me and my husband and I thought we were friends and I confided in you, then do you. Okay? Do you. But your obsession with women parts is very fucking weird to me. And Virgo, I mean, shit, don't you got kids to take care of? A house to maintain? Like, Ranger, does your husband know that you're supporting other people's fucking wives?
Virgo, pay OG back her money. And Scammy wants to know if you're peeling.
Peeling?
Peeing.
No. I had the water on because I'm making taco salad. So I was getting water for the seasoning. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. My husband has had custody of his kids, all 4 of them, since they were born. Since they were born. That man didn't walk away. That man didn't be a half-time, part-time absentee parent. And then on top of his own 4 kids, he took my 2 in as his own.
And all the others you adopted along the way.
Right. In fact, he's actually currently at Menards with, my adopted black child that I supposedly pay to pretend to be my child.
Oh, the one that you were working on their vehicle the other day.
Yeah.
And also, whoever's putting out, and I seen it, I'm not going to say who's putting it out, but putting out, chats from the Discord that OG and I were in. Why can you put those out, but you don't have nothing from when y'all showed the video of Monster? Nothing of that you have, but you have messages in a chat thread. Come on now.
Hold on a minute. I didn't even know that was being done, but let me just say this. Y'all are pathetic. So, wait. Did I just understand that correctly? So,
yeah, I'll message you who's putting them out. Hold on.
Why message me? Just say it, bro.
I blocked him, but it was Mother Moon backup.
So, Mother Moon, you should go learn how to parent your child. The one that calls people fucking bitches. That's what you should be doing with your time, ma'am. But it's kind of funny because you sat in Leslie's live the other day defending me. But as soon as you don't like something I gotta say, here comes the fucking Paw Patrol.
Yeah, like in the chat threads, they marked out other people's names. That's what they said, but then made it so that our names weren't blocked.
Oh, I don't care. I guarantee I said some shit in my fucking chats.
I don't care either, but I'm saying show the whole thing, show everybody's names and stuff. Don't block out your friends' names because that's kind of rude. Show everything.
It's not rude, it's cowardly. It's cowardly. The difference between me and y'all though is I may have said what the fuck I said, and I might have not liked some people, and I might have called them some shit on the back end, but I guarantee you I probably called them that shit on the front end. On top of, I may have possibly had a conversation with them and we made amends. I don't know.
Honestly, I'll be honest, it was so long ago I forget what I said in there.
I did too, honestly. I don't care. Put it out. The fuck?
But when you put it out, put out the part of y'all showing what you showed. Breezy, are you good today?
They're not going to do that, Animal, because if they did that, then Monster would know the truth on how that all really went down.
Right, and would see everybody's comments in there. Everybody's comments.
Reconstructing my house to feed the hungry. Listen, I love that I found a man that has a heart as big as mine. If I said to this man tomorrow, I want to go buy a building to turn it into a homeless shelter, this man would say, all right, let's go look. And then he and all of our people would do the work to make that happen. Okay. This man has supported my dreams. This man has picked me up in times where I didn't feel like I was going to be able to fucking move on. This man has picked me up off this motherfucking floor in my bathroom with no life left in me. Okay? We have gone through hell and back together and continue to, because no motherfucking relationship is perfect.
Okay, hold on real quick. Jessica, are you okay? Like, are you good? Because I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
What are you trying to say?
Wait, what? Can someone read to me what's being said, because I can't.
Okay, Jessica said in there, hold on. Jessica said, I am sending you who? Please send you what other the money. And then she put in there, yeah, all money, MFE, a piece of shit. Then she put...
Are you talking about all money like the creator all money? Is that what you're talking about?
She said, Brandon, because no motherfucking relationship, are you okay? No. I'm just confused.
I think they're doing talk to text.
So,
Well, they're talking about all money. They're saying, we don't talk about all money over here.
all money is a creator. I
know who he is.
all money in a while.
Does the troll come out? So whatever, talk to it.
I don't know why.
I'm going to block and mute it.
Talk about all money, because I mean, we don't. I don't know if because we're talking about like actual money. I don't know. But,
Bye, Mama.
but back to what I was saying before comments got brought up. To the person that I confided in, when some shit happened, I want you to know that I now know. I know it was you. I know you took, and I knew. Here's the thing, I've been knowing. You know how I've been knowing? Because you're the only person I talked to about it. The only one.
Isn't it great when that happens, when you only talk to one person about something and all of a sudden you're hearing about it again? You're like, wait, I only told one person though.
I've known all this time. Ever since I got set on the app, I knew the one person. I just wanted to see if they would still smile on my face, and they have been.
Oh.
I would tell Virgo to get a life. We've told Virgo to get a life. Apparently her life is sitting on the app all day, every day, yelling at her kids. I mean, at this point, all I can do is wish them the best. I'll pray for them. That's about all I can do. I mean, please let me know how to be perfect like y'all. Please. Nikki, can you come teach me how to have a perfect relationship like yours, where y'all don't go through any problems?
Oh, wait, she doesn't have one. And Mark safe. I'm perfect, okay? Except like, well, actually, my daughter's perfect.
Here's another thing.
Would
Y'all
you Scammy's
want-
up here? I know you're not looking at the screen. I just let you know it. Scammy. I just let Scammy up.
Thank you. I have some clarifying questions.
Oh, I didn't even know you were in a box. Go ahead.
Clarifying questions. First of all, did Queen Witch borrow money from you?
I wouldn't necessarily say borrow. She came to me quite a few different times.
Oh,
Needing. One time my husband and I were eating dinner and she said, "Hey, if I send you a picture, can you tell me if it's safe to drive on this tire?" No one goddamn well.
oh, come on.
Tire.
Come on. How old is she? She can't figure out if it's okay to drive on a tire by herself? Really?
Another one was her friend's child had passed away apparently, and she needed to get her and feed them. Another time,
Oh my God.
ice cream.
But she never liked OG. She never liked her.
Oh, she liked her money.
Right.
But,
Right.
and I will say this, Nikki, you can threaten with text messages all day long, right? Because my husband has access to my phone 24/7 and nothing's been deleted. However, I know that there's still people that won't speak out about how much money they've given you, Nikki, because every time they start to say something, you jump in their fucking Snapchat and scare them.
You know what? I agree. I think at this point we can classify Queen Witch as a professional beggar on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
That is fucking wild. So how much altogether did she beg / dry beck / boo hoo hoo for?
From me, it was over 500.
Oh, and when was this?
All the way up until I think the last payment I sent her was August of this past year.
Damn. Wow.
Yep.
Susan. Wow. That's crazy.
But to hear the clip this morning of her in Snarks Live, she's never fucking liked me. She can't fucking stand me.
Of course not. She took advantage of people. She's a manipulator.
Well,
And you know what? Was it even verified regarding the story about the kid?
no, I didn't verify it.
Huh. Why do I have a feeling that probably wasn't even true based on her behaviors in the past?
So it's kind of wild that you say that because this app has made us to where we don't ask questions when it's concerning things like that, right? We've kind of been molded into we don't ask. And so I didn't ask. I thought she was a friend. I thought, she needed help. She had a friend that their child passed away, and I wasn't going to ask questions. She needed to go pick up the mother. She needed to get them food. So I sent the money and said, go get your friend and get food.
Hey, OG, Mare made a really good comment here, and it says, I could be wrong, but I feel like she was the entire reason Petty started to drag OG.
Yeah. So, Sunshine, I think Sunshine went to Petty. Because technically we were helping Nikki with Thanksgiving. I had no clue that the only thing she told me was somebody got her a turkey. That's what she said. I said, okay. So apparently then Malibu somehow started talking to Sunshine, and it came out that Sunshine actually sent a whole grocery order to Nikki for Thanksgiving. So at the end of the day, here we're sending money to Nikki for Thanksgiving. Sunshine apparently caught wind. Instead of Sunshine coming to me, she went to Petty. Nikki asked me pretty much not to tell anybody that she knew. She asked me to say that she wasn't aware we were helping her, that it was a surprise. And I did. I said it.
Ooh.
The whole time I said it, because she even said, I have a text where she's like, I know you're not a liar, OG. You don't lie about anything. And I said, no, actually, Nikki, I did. I lied for you, and now I'm being drugged.
Susan is a dirty, dirty you know what. So she was double and triple dipping for Thanksgiving.
Well, and then we found out when Sunshine and I finally talked, shit, one night, me, Ash Lark, and Sunshine all sent her money in the same night for ice cream.
Oh my God. Susan. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. And I'm not gonna say too much, but I'm gonna say something. Why am I thinking that this money isn't going for ice cream? Yep, I said it. And somebody made a good point in the chat. Her kids are grown ass adults, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And they can't help out for Thanksgiving? I mean, really? They can't? Like,
I mean, I know that if there was a situation where we were having Thanksgiving at our house and shit was tight, I know for a fact my sons and my daughters would be like, hey, Mom, do you want us to bring anything?
there you go. I mean, green bean casserole, frozen green beans, a can of cream of mushroom soup, some onions on top.
No,
I'm going
no,
$3.
not frozen green beans. No, they got to be the Del Monte.
Listen, you know what? I do like those better, but you know, when you have people in the family that don't like those, even though I do, you know, I bend a
make it the
little.
way I want to make it.
So I did see someone, Tom said, didn't Walmart do a $25 Thanksgiving meal or something like that? Yeah, I didn't know. I found out about that after the fact. Then when Malibu was making a stink about things and got on Petty's platform, Nikki was like, just go ahead and send her money back. So I sent her money back. And Nikki never sent that money back to me.
Ooh. And just for clearing up everything here, so you did not decline a payment from Virgo, right?
No, I can't even get into the Ash app to decline it.
So
What she
again,
did decline was calling Cash App and doing all this craziness. Had Virgo just been a woman and asked OG what or how to send her money back to her, this wouldn't have been a process.
so now,
But instead, she wanted to
sorry.
say, shut the fuck up about it. Sorry,
So,
Shannon.
no, it's okay. So then, what we're saying now is not only does Virgo owe OG money, but now she owes the person who gave her the money to pay OG money.
Right.
So now she's in the whole 400.
Yeah, whatever their deal was there, I don't know, but yeah, I mean,
I'll tell you, there are some.
Haven't we already gone over this about the Cash App?
Yes.
That you can't get into the Cash App. So why are you going to continue to sit there and say that you paid her back when she's told you multiple times she can't get into that Cash App?
Exactly. And lo and behold, I'm sure she's showing that she still has that $200. Right? I mean, it wasn't taken out. So.
Tammy, do you have Cash App?
I do, yes.
Have you ever accidentally sent some money to the wrong person and had to request it back?
Never.
Okay.
My mom did.
I know that I have a couple times, and I've never, ever had to wait several days to get it back. It came back.
Yeah, no, I always double check when I send money to make sure I'm sending it to the right person. I mean, call me crazy, but you know.
So my mom sent payment one night. She sent money to my Cash App one night, and she hit the wrong. It wasn't. We don't know who it was. And right away, because she's like, "Will you check and see if you got that?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't get anything." And I was like, "Let me see your phone." And sure enough, it was sent to somebody else. So I reached out to Cash App, like their chat thing. And we told them like, "Hey, she sent this to the wrong Amber." And Cash App was like, all you can do is request it back. And thankfully, the woman was nice enough to request it back.
Now, when you do a Cash App, if I'm not mistaken, before you send it, it says something like, do you want to, you have to verify, is this the person that you want to send it to?
Yeah, Mom, did it do that for you that night? Did it ask you to verify?
No, because Amber.
She said no, that night it didn't have her verify. It just said send money to Amber, and she clicked confirm. So it probably, honestly, Scammy, it probably did. My mom's 71. She's not really like hip to this like payment stuff.
Right.
It probably did ask her, and she thought she had hit the right thing. But it didn't take 12 days. It didn't take. It literally, the lady, she requested a refund, and it was less than an hour, I think.
Sounds like bullshit to me.
Well, and people are like, why don't you just call Cash? Listen, I called Cash App the very first night y'all started this bullshit. I called Cash App. At the end of the day, it's not my responsibility to make sure the person that borrowed money from me gets it back to me. Okay?
Exactly. Yep. Listen, and as I said, I mean, you're laughing about, if she writes you a check, it'll probably bounce. Well, I say, Virgo, you still write her a check. I mean, at least it'll come out of your bank account, and there won't be any problems with it not going through. And if it doesn't go through, then you're going to have to pay her the $25 for a bounce check.
That's $35 at my credit union.
I mean, come on, folks. I'm hoping for your case that you're not being this nice anymore to people. Because let's face it, somebody like frickin' Queen Bitch, I mean, she used you. I mean, she's saying she never liked you. She totally used you for money, which to me is frickin' disgusting. But again,
like,
that's her.
You were a snake, OG. Was I, Nikki? So when did you realize that I was a snake? Before you took all the money? After you took all the money? Before you apologized to me? After you apologized? Which time?
I would be very interested to see if anybody else sent money.
Oh, I know. Scammy, I know for a fact somebody that's in this chat right now has, but they're petrified to say it.
Ooh, child, hit me up. I won't let anybody know who you are. I don't play that game. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I know for a fact there's somebody else, but I know that there's more than just one somebody else too. But they're afraid because every time they bring it up, or they start to say something, apparently Nikki jumps on their inbox.
Oh, Nikki, what are you trying to hide, dear? What are you trying to hide? Oh.
You know what, Simple Sweet, that's a good question. I don't know. Does anybody know the answer to that?
Did Virgo show her their account where it was declined? I don't think so.
It would show that, wouldn't it? It would say like,
absolutely. Yeah, and the money would be put back into her account. Why don't you show that, Virgo? How about that? How about you show us where that money was declined and it was put back into your account? I mean, that's easy to do. That should take you 2 seconds to get that information right off there. I mean, seriously, you know, you want to claim that you're trying to do the right thing and pay her back. Har, har, har. Show it. It's a simple thing to show. And then people will know that you're just not a bull-faced liar.
Well, I do have to kind of laugh because, Virgo, when you showed that first Cash App, in the memo it said, "Now shut the fuck up." Honey,
Oh.
you're the one that keeps like just going on and on and on and on. Like, I'm not going live every day talking about it. And Rissa, have you produced that 550 of mine yet? While you're sitting behind a account called Diagnosis Amnesia?
You think that's
I mean,
Rissa?
it is kind of wild that I got burned by not one but two of fucking Smashly's people when it comes to money.
Wait, who was the other one? I'm lost. What did I
Rissa.
miss? See, I don't even know who that is.
Rissa. Rissa had some story. I was on my platform one night and I was live and people came over and was like, "Hey, Rissa and Smashly are asking for you on Smashly's platform." So I go over there and she apparently had to go get some children out of a bad situation. And so at that point, I offered to book the flights, and she said because she's a government official or a government employee, she gets flights cheaper. I didn't think nothing of it. I was in contact with my lawyer, helping her get answers and all that. Well, then I left and went on my family vacation with my husband and my children, and people were hitting me up left and right like, "Hey," hold on, let me shut this door. People were hitting me up like, "Hey, we think you got scammed." And I'm like, "Why?" And they're like, "Well, for her having to go get kids, she's sitting in Petty's box constantly, yada, yada, yada." And I was like, "No," I'm like, "You guys, maybe she's just, she's busy. Like, maybe she's taking a break from, like, the court stuff or this or that or, whatever." Needless to say, I was wrong. So she made a payment of $150, I believe. And then her excuse was, I supposedly took that money from Gina to give it to her. So that justified her not paying me back, which couldn't be further from the fucking truth.
I'm telling you, these people are financially diabolical on this app. I don't know. If you can't do like we old geriatric folks do. I mean, I'm throwing that in there just because that's pretty much all I say about me, but I'm picking on it. So. How about if you can't afford to do something, you don't do it, instead of asking for handouts all the time? I mean, I don't know. Don't offer to help somebody out.
But yet, the weird thing or the wild thing is that back then, like, I was in a campaign here on TikTok, and I was the fucking worst piece of fucking shit on this fucking app for taking first in the US. I was a scammer. I was everything in the fucking book because I utilized the app for what it's for. And boom, I was a horrible person.
Yeah. Well, no, because it's better to do what these fools do rather than, relying on actual hard work, making ends meet. And if you're falling short and you can't afford stuff you need, you get a second job. I mean, Jesus Christ, these people are on TikTok enough. I think they have time to get a part-time job somewhere.
I don't disagree there. Oh yeah, that's right, Mayor. I was laundering money. Yep, I was laundering money.
Yeah.
Which,
If you are struggling like that, you can do Instacart, you can do Walmart delivery, like.
Absolutely. Listen. I'm there's a lot There's a lot of things you can do if you want to. But see, that's the problem. If you've gone to the till enough and you know that if you tell a sad story, and you know there's people that are willing to help people on this app, why the hell get a job when you know that you can hit somebody up for it? It's gross.
Well, then last night I said I've got $1,000 for anybody that'll tell me who's behind Diagnosis Amnesia, because since January, at least, that's as far back as I went, they've been posting my town where my children go to school.
See, now I that's another thing I wanted to ask you about. I don't even ever remember anything like that.
Oh yeah, I've got it. I
Really?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I haven't seen a damn thing about that. When I read that, I was like,
Yep. So then, lo and behold, I get a message today that says Ranger offered $1,001 for nobody to tell you who that is.
wow, Ranger just and wow. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know. I don't remember seeing any videos with anybody's kids on there. I just hope that maybe it can come, to an agreement between you two, kind of behind the scenes, and let's not turn people into what the others are doing. Like I said, I don't remember seeing anything that was posted on that TikTok page. I agree, Tom. Because wouldn't that solve all the problems? Yeah, guys, listen. Good idea from Tom in the chat here. Virgo, Nikki, anybody else that's hit up people for money, Snark, you're one of them. Give your wish list and all that. Hit up Ranger. And you know what? I have no problem with Ranger. She seems like a really nice woman. But she opens her pocketbook quite a bit. And I'm not judging her on that. She can do what she wants with whatever money she has. But why don't you guys start hitting up somebody else? Hit up somebody else, for Christ's sakes. I mean, damn. But, I hope something can be worked out.
So my mother apparently just said that Virgo showed something where it says, Amber declined your $200.
It was probably a different Amber.
There's no possible way for me to decline it when I can't access it.
Hey.
Literally, the dude from Cash App said they can't even see my account. They could only see the transaction by my phone number. And you were told to mark it as fraud.
Well, and here's the other question. Why the hell would you decline it? I mean, how does that make sense? How does that make sense? You've asked for the money back. She's saying you declined it? So regardless, I mean, listen, to me, it seems like she sent it to the wrong Amber. Okay,
but
that's
even
my
well, yeah, Scammy, hold on, because even if that's the fact, so say I declined it, then wouldn't it go back to her?
Yes. So again, she
never asked for it back. Or OG, sorry.
What'd you say, Flip?
You never actually asked for it back.
No. And at this point, if we're being honest, I just kind of figure it's kind of another Rissa situation where I'm up shit's creek. So
Okay, and that's what I was gonna say, because you said this in a live the other day that you're just done with it.
Yep.
Like, you're done with it, but you want to continue with it over there. Why?
I've literally just said, you know what? Fuck it. Keep the money. I don't care. I'm tired of hearing about it. I've said that. How many times?
You know
But
what I think you should do, OG, is give somebody that you trust, your real Cash App, and have that person send it to Virgo and say you got the 200 back because somebody declined it, so now you can send it to the real Cash App. I mean, doesn't that make sense?
yeah, because the night that I called Cash App on live, I mean, Megan, Ratina, somebody else sent money to my working current Cash App.
Right. I remember. I saw that.
Yeah. So I don't understand. I don't know. I guess I'm different. My mother raised me differently.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if you borrow money from somebody, even if y'all fall out, you still reach out and say, "Hey, I know I owe you money. How do I pay this back to you?"
Somebody just messaged me and said Virgo's not lying about it. Okay, well, if she's not lying about it, she got the 200 back on top of that's somebody else's money that probably gave it to her to pay OG. So now she's up $400. So why doesn't she get the new Cash App and send it? And it's over.
Well, and can I also just point this out? Do you guys really fucking think I want to be on this app fighting about $200 fucking dollars? I don't give a fuck. At this point, I've literally said, keep this shit. I don't care. I just don't want to keep fucking hearing about it.
Virgo would never come over here. She talks a big game.
Oh, she's in here right now because she's streaming us.
Oh, Virgo, come on over.
I mean, exactly, Tom. Not to make it sound like that, but let's be honest. We just had this conversation like within our home. Do you guys remember the day where $1,000 was like a lot of money? $1,000 isn't shit anymore. Like you go through $1,000 a week. Well, maybe not y'all, but we have a household of 5. I go through that a week in groceries.
Yeah, I mean, for some people that's a lot of money. For some people,
yeah, it
200
is
a lot. It's the principle of it, though. Somebody actually gave her the money to pay you back, and that money should pay you back. That's just my feeling. I mean, if she went through the attempt to pay you back and it was a wrong account, because I'm sure if it was a real account, you would have accepted it. Right. Just send it to your real account, and then it's over with. I mean, all this is over with.
Well, okay, so your buddy Bougie got up in a box and said,
"Wait a minute, not my buddy."
No, talk about Virgo's buddy.
Oh, okay.
And said, I talked to Cash App and they said it's still connected to OG's bank phone number.
Oh, I heard that too.
That shit. Well, that's weird, Bougie, because they can't give you that information. First of all. Second of all, how is it when you called, they told you that, but when the owner, right, the person that had owned that account at one point in time called, they said, Mom, I would just shut that shit off. It's just going to piss you off. They said, we don't even see the account. We can see the $200 transaction by your phone number, but that account shut down.
Right. So, I mean, this could be cleared up in 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody send Virgo your new Cash App and Virgo get it paid. I mean, it's as simple as that. There's no like a mountaintop to plant your flag on this. I mean, pay her back and it's over with.
I mean, Smash has my Cash App. Send it to me and I'll send it to OG.
There you go.
There it is. Perfect. And if you don't want to send it to OG directly, send it to Smash and Smash will send it and it'll get to OG.
Yep, Smash can send it to Breezy.
There you go. Problem solved. I mean, this isn't like trying to stop a war, a war in the Middle East. I mean, it's
Sammy,
simple.
I feel like if it gets paid back, right, then there's nothing left for them to talk about.
Thank you, OG.
True.
Thank you for saying
I mean, that could be.
Because I've literally said,
That
keep
could be
in
the
mind, on
case.
her first
Absolutely.
transaction, she said, now shut the fuck up. Okay, but every day y'all are going live talking about it. AK
Well,
Graham,
you know what? When
we're at
when you don't have a platform, that's what you have to do. You know.
Virgo's threatening Gloria by ways of Nelson. Oh, really?
By Nelson, what is she going to do? Rap her to unaliving? Oh Jesus! I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice.
I won't. I thought that was like an AI generated video I seen the one time, and they were really rapping.
Well, apparently, I am some big piece of shit because Nelson sent a wave in my inbox a while back, and I guess Nelson, his sister, on alive that day, and it was like 4 or 5 in the morning, and I offered to, stay up, and that was the night that I went at Ratina about Nelson. Well, apparently they were, bringing, show our messages. Okay, the fuck. I sent them to my friends on the back end and was like, here's the messages. Tell me what's so big about this.
At this point, people just need to stay out of OG's inbox.
Please.
Leave her the fuck alone, man.
Also, yeah, you are all losers. I have to laugh because I literally just said to my mom, shut that shit off, because Bree, girl, you're irrelevant as fuck. You need to go take care of them 9 kids. Go be a parent instead of being on TikTok all the time. How about that? That's what I'm saying, AK Grim. Where did you send it, honey? Maybe you didn't hear me earlier. I don't know where you sent it for me to look at it. Mods, can somebody unblock the Delulu account, please, and don't block that account?
Got it. Maybe not. I don't see it in here.
I'm sorry. So I'm looking at these screenshots that were sent to me, and Queen of all blessings. So you're saying that I put my adopted black child in a box to defend me? Are you okay? Because he ain't been in a box in a good minute. Like, he ain't been in a box in a good minute. Now, my sisters and them have gotten in boxes, but they live elsewhere, and they'll just randomly pop up in my lives.
I'll tell you what, these people, if you have this much time, especially those that are on here and have gotten money in the past, get a part-time evening job. You really don't need to be on TikTok and just, causing fucking drama all the time.
No, they need to find fucking hobbies.
Like I said, I say part-time job because then they wouldn't be doing all this bullshit behind the scenes.
Hold the fuck on. Hold on. Nelson, when did I try throwing money at you when your sister died, bro?
Throwing money, yeah.
Because I'll show the screenshots right now of our conversation. Not once did I offer you money.
Ooh, Nelson, you dirty, dirty, dirty whore.
What the fuck? Why would I offer you money? I offered to go live because you were bored, or you were up because you had slept. I said I can go live. What the fuck would I offer you money for? Did you take me saying if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out as like offering money?
Probably.
Virgo said you only refer to him your adopted black son. No, I could say my son Jay, or as the ladies on here called him, Gray Sweatpants.
No, please don't have her make a new rap song. I'm begging you. One is enough.
Okay, can you guys see this?
Yes.
All right, so this is where Nelson messaged me. And you see it says the photo is expired. It says Switzerland. I don't know if that's what y'all want or not. This is when the shit was going on with like the account Switzerland Smashes mod.
Right.
Nelson sent the proof of Switzerland being a sneaky account. Down here, I said perfect. I don't know if you were told about it, but I went at Retina tonight about you. Down here, Nelson says no. I always woke up. My little sister was. Can I match that off the comments real quick, please? Pretty much, she was walking to the gas station to get her baby milk, and she was hit and unalive by a truck.
Oh, that's terrible.
It is. Oh, here it is. Okay. I said, OMG, Nelson, I'm so sorry, love. If you need anything, please let me know. If you want to go to bed, you can. It's fine. I went to bed way earlier last night, so I'm up already, and it's impossible for me to get to sleep again because when I close my eyes, I see what happened. These 2 voice messages here expired. But if I remember correctly, it was just simply, I can't imagine, I'm sorry to hear that. If you need me to go live so that, you're not just kind of mumbling around, I'm thinking about it, I will. It was like 4 something. It was that night that I was in T's box, really, really late. And then the next day, T and I got into it over her mod, Jenny. Then Nelson says, I just want my sister back. I said, I know, honey, I'm sorry. Want me to go live so to keep your mind busy. No, you get some sleep. I'll be okay. Just remember you're not alone. You have her babies, right? Trying to see over or through comments. Thank you. Get some sleep. I'll be okay. I've got her 1-year-old. I said, I don't think I'd be able to sleep. And then I don't know what the voice memo was under that, but it said it expired. That was the extent of our conversation. You can show the whole damn thing over there, Nelson. I'm showing the whole damn thing. That was the extent of the conversation. So, I mean, very irrelevant, Tom. Very. I'm kind of confused.
No,
at why
even
all of a
if you
sudden-
did, so you were trying to do something nice for someone, God forbid, OG.
I agree with you there, Tom. Trying to insert themselves into drama that doesn't have to do with them, but they want to get FaceTime on this app so, they can get more followers. That's my opinion. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I mean, seriously, there are some people on this app that have a lot of free freaking time where, I don't know, gardening, part-time job, meditating, reading a good book. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. And I'm telling you, when you take time off of this app and you do shit like that, you really feel better.
I mean, I'll be honest. This app is not my priority. I don't give a shit about this app. I had no plans of coming live today until I woke up with that text message or that video clip. And at the end of the day, like, it's whatever. Also, Nikki, you're extremely bothered about me not wearing my bottom dentures. Honey, last time I checked, I'm not married to you. I don't care what you think. But I find it kind of wild that you would say anything about me not wearing my bottom dentures when you had no teeth in your mouth as you were saying it. And even when you have those teeth in your mouth, it sounds like you're chewing on a fucking whole mouthful of rocks.
And a lot of people have dentures. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy part is, you're still beautiful.
Thank you, Breezy. Well, and that's the thing, like, I am comfortable enough within my body and my skin to not wear my bottom dentures. The fuck?
I mean, mine's in my purse.
Well, it's not just when she speaks without them, Christy. You can tell when she speaks with them. They sound like they're way too big for her mouth. Hi. Thank you, Mark Safe. I appreciate that.
Well, listen, I'm going to get going because I'm going to go watch some soccer. But listen, if there's anything that I can do to try to, go between this whole thing with you and diagnosis, I would love to kind of get this and put it away.
Scammy, I would like all the videos. I said it in your live that night in a box. I would like all the videos taken down. They don't have to like me, okay? I don't care. However, to say I don't care about my bonus children is disgusting. To put our city and state on post where my children, listen, we're not in a big town. Our family is very well known in our town. It'll take 0.2 seconds for one of these fucking weirdos on this app to find my daughters.
Did your information ever get put out before?
Yep, Mittens doxed my minor child's phone number, our address, and everything.
Okay. So
Mallory's
and I'm not saying that, if your information has been put out already, it's okay to repost it. I mean, I'm not saying that because, even if it was done before, there's people that have not seen it and, but can you do me a favor, if you can? Can you send me those videos in question? Because I honestly don't even remember any kids or anything being on there. But if you can send that to me.
Let me clarify just so I have this very clear. She didn't post my children. What she did was she posted a video making it look like my husband was like, what do you guys call that? Like fiending or like jonesing for rugs. She put it out there that my house was being raided 2 years ago. She put it out there that me and my fiance unalived his ex-wife at the time. I mean, the videos are just vile, Scammy.
Now, when were these videos posted?
From January on.
Really? When was the last one posted?
I'd have to go look. I just unblocked her account in your live that night. And when I got in that box and I said, respectfully, can you please take the videos down about my children or my bonus children?
Was that my live?
Yeah, it was your live. Or, well, no, Scam Slam, sorry. It was Scam Slam live the other night. And she, like 4 or 5 videos is her playing the day that I was talking about. This was back when we did addiction and recovery on my platform. I was talking about how my bonus children's mother passed. and she clipped it from way back then and has it posted and said, I don't care about my bonus children. Most of those videos at the bottom, the hashtags are our city and state.
Ah.
And thanks to good old Mittens and Florida fucking them, clearly it's been put out there, but I was kind of hoping people would forget about this city. But not when you have diagnosis amnesia. I mean, I stopped, I think after 11 videos or 12 videos, I stopped looking. I stopped.
Okay. I thought that you said she posted your children.
No. What happened to my bonus children? She says I don't care about them.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I had thought that you said posted the children. I mean, listen, unfortunately, people have opinions, right? And
oh yeah, the fake autopsy, that one as well. I just find it, and I will say this, Gammy, I find it strange that you're in my box batting for her when she's all about Florida Man and putting his shit out and pushing his fake news.
no, and I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that, that whole, if I'm not mistaken, that whole thing with what happened to that woman, that was a big Florida Man thing. That he was pushing. And if I remember correctly, I went through all that paperwork myself. With
your box, I got it when we called and got the actual autopsy ourselves.
Yep. I remember that. And I remember going over it, and, I actually even made a video of Florida Man saying that all this stuff, and the autopsy clearly stated that that's not what happened.
Yep.
So,
And the messed up thing is that, Chris nor myself had ever seen that autopsy. And then in one of the diagnosis videos, she's like, oh, of course they wouldn't talk to the ex with a murder case. They didn't talk to Chris or myself. You know why? Because there was no vile relationship with the kids' mom.
right.
Everybody was amicable.
Well, I don't like to see anybody.
Casey, that's because that was not. I sent Stanley the actual autopsy, I believe.
Yes, you did.
That was not the real autopsy. What they showed was shit that him and Bougie pieced together.
No, it wasn't the whole thing for sure. They left out important parts of it. They did. They showed some of it. They didn't show all of it. And the stuff they didn't show was the stuff that proved that what actually happened to this person was what happened to the person.
No, I will say somebody told me that on the back end, Bougie and Florida Man showed them a police report with mine and Chris's name in it. And I said, I want to see that report. They've not sent it to me yet, but I want to see it because there can't be a police report with our name in it because Chris nor I ever spoke with the police.
Right.
So that means that Bougie and Florida Man are creating false government documents. In fact, Monster, are you still in here? Because you're the one that told me that. Did you ever go back and find them? Dark Light Puppet, yeah, but oh good lord, TikTok. But it tells us, like, it'll come across and you'll see that people are on the outside watching, window licking. Can I ask if you said somebody has the autopsy? Yeah, we got it. The morning of Scammy's live, my husband and I called. They said that nobody had requested the autopsy since what, 2021, babe? Since she
For that, because we heard it on live.
So, I asked the lady, how do I go about getting, and she said, oh, I can, she was like, if you want to pay for it, I can go ahead. So, what we found out was that Bougie came onto one of our Facebook pages for our state for missing people, and commented as if she had some interest in the case. And somebody that's posting on there as anonymous, from what we're understanding, is they must have talked, connected, whatever, sent Bougie something, or they just piece shit together. We don't know. I can tell you this, the shit that they showed was not an actual autopsy. It doesn't look anything like the actual autopsy that I received.
And if I remember correctly, because now this is coming back to me a little clearer, is that you could tell that like the logo of the police and all that was different. Like it was like copied and pasted, if I remember correctly.
Well, and from what the lady at the coroner's office said is that the Michigan State Police logo wouldn't even be on the autopsy, and it wasn't. When she emailed it, it was not on there.
Right.
Yes, the logo came from the Facebook page.
Yes. Or yeah, it was that or Twitter or something like that, or X, I remember.
Yep.
Well, listen, I'm gonna hop down because I'm gonna go watch some FIFA.
Okay.
I hope that something can turn out here positive in terms of this whole thing with diagnosis, because I don't know who the person is, but you know, I've followed them for a while, and you know, they've made some good videos, and I'm not really sure what's going on.
I'm all for Scammy T pages posting truth and real shit, right? I say go for it. Great. There is so much misinformation on Diagnosis's page. It's dangerous. It is dangerous. And you can
By the way, my
tell
cash
if you go look. Hey, Lego lady, if you go look, you can absolutely tell that Diagnosis has a hard on for me. Like, go back before she started posting about Florida Man and Bougie, back when she was all for Florida Man and Bougie. You can definitely tell that she's got a hard on for me.
I would have to go back and look. I don't remember when that page was positive for Florida Man and Bougie though. When was that?
Well, so it was actually back when like they were trying to say that my house was being raided and all that. They were taking all of Florida Man and Bougie's dry bones and trying to turn it into something.
Okay. Well, listen. Have a good night. Okay.
You too.
Virgo, send her the money for Christ's sakes. It'll take you 2 minutes. Go do it right now. Bye.
Where is the Italian? Oh, it's already up.
Mary says she figured out who Snoop Dogg and TV producer were, so finding out diagnosis of amnesia should be easy.
Yeah, I think I know who it is. And I could be wrong. But I think it's wild, Ranger, for you to be like, I'll pay $1,001. Girl, if somebody's saying, hey, I feel like you're violating my child's privacy, or you're putting my children at danger or at risk, that's when you... Hold on, man. My daughter just walked in the door.
Hey. Rico.
I love how those dogs run the house. So cute. Hey,
Hey,
girl.
OG. Hey, Breezy. Are you in the box, OG? Or are you listening?
No,
I think
she's
she's
not.
I'm listening now. My daughter just texted.
I just want to say one thing. If you're an account that is reporting the news or whatever, and let's just say you did great news stories and then all of a sudden you're posting untruths about someone, that makes them not good. That makes them unreliable. That makes them malicious. You know what I mean? So you can't just say they were doing good stuff because they're doing bad stuff to others while they're doing their good stuff. You know, it makes no sense to me.
Right.
Either you report the tea and you do it correctly, or if you want to do satire, you do other things. But to do what they're doing is gross. It's vile. So I don't know. That just kept coming to my mind. It's like
Well, and you're
it may
right.
be.
You're right, because like I said a few minutes ago, it's dangerous. You
Exactly.
are spreading false information, and not just a little bit of false information. Like, you are literally saying my home is being raided.
Yep.
Like, you are claiming that I'm some big cartel rug dealer. Like, are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm too lazy for all that.
Yeah, and it's not just are they or could they be? It's a narrative they're trying to push. So you can say an account is good, but wait till it happens to you. You know what I mean?
Right.
To me, when it comes to that kind of stuff, you can't just put a little bit of truth with a bunch of bad crap. It's not okay in my eyes.
No, and they literally said, like, there's a post that the one that I played last night, where it's a raccoon. They're like, OG, I'm waiting for your downfall, or something like that. You're gonna be waiting a long time, baby, because God's got me. God's got me, honey.
Hey, they can't. I mean, look how long they've been trying. And was she ever good with you? Because I don't remember her posting about you until this Florida man stuff.
The diagnosis page?
Mm-hmm.
No, she was posting about me before that.
Okay.
If I remember
It just
correctly, they started posting about me right around the time that people started telling Rissa to pay me back to $550.
mm-hmm. I just don't what was I gonna say? I'm losing my train of thought here.
I don't know,
Gosh darn
but
it.
I just want y'all to know I don't have my bottom teeth in, and I'm loving this fucking taco salad.
My mom has had dentures since she was 22. She was malnutrition as a child, and she has osteoporosis, but she lost them so early. I'm so used to them, but she has never worn her bottom ones. She hates them, and no one can tell. I mean,
I wear them when we go out, but you just have to be very obsessed to be paying attention to me 24/7 to know when I have them in and I don't have them in. Not that that's your business, but there's a person on here that whenever they have a falling out diagnosis would post on them. Bama, who are you talking about, honey?
Where's Lainey?
Yeah.
America? She's at the Megan Maroney concert tonight with her friend.
Damn, no kids.
No kids.
What's that like?
Let you know later.
Right.
Nasty asses.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought maybe it could be somebody else, and I trust Mara's knowledge on all of it more than mine. She says no, you're the person that I thought it could be, along with Rissa. But I don't know.
Let's be real.
Huh?
The important part is the fact that the man that is helping finance and feeding and the other thing is content with you with the bottom teeth.
Right.
And that is really what matters.
Actually, I'll be honest with you guys. So when Chris and I first got together, I was very self-conscious about it. And he actually said to me, you have nothing to be self-conscious about. You're absolutely beautiful. It's been my husband that has made me more comfortable not wearing my bottom dentures.
And isn't it kind of like ironic that I can't remember who said it, but a lady who hasn't seen you on camera said, "Wow, OG, you're beautiful. I didn't expect you to look the way you look." And it's like, I think that has to do with what these accounts put out all the time too, you know?
Right. Well, there's actually a few people. Yeah, I got a filter on it now. There's a few people that were in my live last night that were like, "Holy crap, we didn't realize like this is what you look like. Like your voice does not match your face." And to those people, thank you. I mean, most of the time I'll have my hair in a messy bun or something. Last night we got home from the pageant and I took it out of a French twist and I hit live. I didn't care. I'm not here to give a fuck what any of you think about how I look. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way.
Your hair is so long. Beautiful.
At the end of the day, I don't even get done up to go out into public because the only person I give a fuck about is my husband. I don't care what anybody else thinks of how I look.
Yeah, my ex-husband was like that. He's like, "I don't want you to wear makeup." It was so fun because I used to tell him, because I worked in cosmetics, and so I used to tell him, "You know what? You wouldn't have given me a second look if I had no makeup on in the first place, you know." So.
Chris has always been the type that you don't care. Like right now, you know, since we've gotten together, I put on. Hold on, Rico. I've put on Happy Weight, and in fact, our son just sent me some pictures of last night, and it's of Chris and our daughter and I, and I said, "Holy shit!" I said, "Look how chunky I'm getting," and both my son and Chris were like, "No, you look good."
You do.
I was so stressed all the time. I wasn't eating right. You know, I was going through a lot, and I didn't realize how grossly skinny I was.
Yeah. I'm the same. When there's stress, I can't eat, you know. That's how I get. Or if I'm in pain, you know.
Right. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Christy. I am happy. And that's why, you know, Nikki's little comment this morning, like, girl, look, my husband is he not perfect all the time? Absolutely. But is he a trying person all the time? Absolutely.
And that's the thing. He's not even that involved on TikTok, but when he needs to be, he is. I can hear his voice in the background, you know, when he needs to be there for you. And they don't have that, and they're envious of it.
And that's the wild thing. Like last night, you know, he's like, "Calm down," you know, but he stays to himself. He don't really like getting involved in this TikTok shit. He don't like fucking TikTok. He'll do like box battles with DMF and everything, but he's just not someone that gives a fuck about this app. Exactly, AK Grim. And my husband and I have built through the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent, you name it.
It's wild. It's the way that things have turned out. I think like right now, it's kind of like people are where they are going to be as far as groupings, you know what I mean? But it just, it's wild. It goes all over the place.
Well, and that goes back to what I said about last night, you know, about I don't have to agree with everything my friends do to be their friends.
Mhm.
And I'm completely okay, with people who cut people off because they feel that their boundaries were crossed. I agree with that. I'm not gonna, Christina, if you and Breezy were friends and Breezy did something that you were not okay with, that didn't sit right with your moral compass, and you didn't want to be Breezy's friend anymore, I respect that. Am I gonna tell you to have a conversation with her? Yeah. But if at the end of the day you're like, no, I'm done, then that I respect that. I don't look at you ill for it. I don't think you're wrong for it. You've just decided that, y'all's friendship time is up. And I respect that. The only thing that I ask is don't put me in the middle of that shit.
Yeah, I agree. And I don't know. I think I'm probably more attached to people than I should be on this app, but I can't imagine the people that I care about just, sometimes we have to agree to disagree, and that's just the way life is. But maybe I can't tell someone else how to feel. Maybe they just look at it surfacey, like, no, I can't be there, and that's what it is to them. But it would take a lot.
Right. And
for me.
and I'm like you. I don't want to just throw people away at, a whim. I like to try to talk and, work things out. And I probably give more chances than what people deserve. But it is what it is, Obviously, this app has taught me that this app has taught me that people are trash.
Yeah, I know what you mean, because where I left after 4 years.
Right.
And never in my life would I think that I would have experienced what I did, and yeah, that messed and still messes with my head. Not so much anymore because that person is blocked.
I know it bothered
Huh?
you. I know it bothered you when it happened.
Oh, bad. And you spend 4 years somewhere and you think you know that person, and then it just for it to fall apart so easily, and it was just crazy to me. But you can't control what other people do,
No, you can't. Unfortunately, and you kind of get to that point where you're like, well, it is what it is. Unfortunately, you live and you learn, and it sucks though, because
Yeah.
you think you know people, or you think you have built a bond with people. Oh my goodness sake. You guys act like she wasn't just in the damn house.
The Chihuahuas are over barking at your big dog.
They are. Well, it's because my daughter just came in with my grandson, and for whatever reason, they act like he's never been here before. Nope, get out of his nuggets. Get out of his nuggets. Stop it.
He was sitting right there, but he's like, the dogs scare me. Like, they're not that bad.
Is now you the little one, you her name's Baby, right? Is that what you call her? Or
Which one? So I have my youngest one. Her name is Itty Bitty.
Itty Bitty. That's right. It's Itty Bitty. Okay.
Here it comes. Here it comes. You heard me say your name. Then I have Baby, which Baby is actually my daughter's dog, but she's just really kind of become more attached to us. Then I have my other female, Araya, and then my male, Rico.
Okay. Yeah, I knew it. Like, when Itty was a baby, I knew she'd end up with you because she would always find you. She was crawling out of that thing to find you constantly. She belonged with you.
Nah, girl, she got attached to Chris. Yeah. Chris is Chris' dog through and through. I mean, she'll snuggle me. It's funny because at night when I'm sleeping, if I have my arm like on my chest, she will wedge her way up under my arm.
Don't you start humping that little snake. Crack the fuck up. I think I will fall on the floor.
She don't do it. It's Araya that does. But yeah, she's definitely Chris's dog for sure. She got attached to him, and I was like, we don't need any more. We're not keeping any more. And I was outvoted by Chris and Andy.
She was one strong-willed little puppy.
Well, yeah, that is true too. Like Chris just said. So the woman that was supposed to come get her never came. And it was like there was the 8 weeks and then another month that we had her, and then she finally called and was like, "I'm gonna come get her next Saturday." And I said, "No." I said, "She is too attached to us now." I said, "I'm not gonna have her, pass away from failure to thrive." I'm like, "I'm sorry, but I can't." And she understood. She said, "Okay." But I have to, my number one priority is the health of the dog. So I can't just be like, "Oh, yep, that's money." No, like at the end of the day, the well-being of the dog is what I give a fuck about.
Yeah. And Chihuahuas are so emotional. I know my mom's dog, that is now my dog. I couldn't even force him to be with my mom. He's my dog.
Yeah, they get
whether I
very
wanted him or not. Yeah, and he does. Like, I'm so used to my cats, but they're so territorial. Even at night when I sleep, he lays like the length of my legs, and he's got to be touching me, my whole leg down. And it's like a little burglar alarm. If I move or get up, he'll know because he's touching.
Yep, they sleep either laying up against me like a human, spooning me. They sleep above my head or right by my legs.
The Chihuahua we had before had a growth on her heart. Had like it was pushing on her heart, and she passed away. So I got she was a little deer Chihuahua, beautiful, and her name was Annika. She was the sweetest Chihuahua ever. She really was quiet and unlike. A friend of my dad's, his daughter had her.
Oh, she must have got a phone call.
I looked down and I thought, if TikTok kicked me out again, I swear to God.
It's so hard to hear you, Breezy.
I know, I'm out in the middle of nowhere.
No, I'm saying because you being over the Bluetooth, it's really hard.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to give Chris my address so he can send me those lines.
So he can send you what?
The ones you're both found.
Oh, yeah. Yep. But anyhow, I'm going to jump off. I
gotta get dinner ready.
And,
what was good hanging out with you this afternoon?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I have got to try to be in bed early tonight because I got a long day tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to go through my closets and my clothes and purge things that I don't want anymore, that don't fit anymore.
Yeah, I need to do that too because I only wear I really have noticed I'm only wearing certain things, yet I've got a closet full that I'm not wearing. And
I got 3 closets and
my closet.
let's see, 1, 2, 3. And then, like, because of waiting to get the walk-in closet done right now, I have like baskets full of clothes.
So you're looking at them probably and thinking about it. Do I really need that?
Yep, it's driving me nuts. I'm like, okay, enough's enough. Because, like, I go to find something and I can't find what I'm looking for, and normally I know where everything's at. I'm like, no, it's time to purge again. When we condensed houses and we sold the one house and moved into just the one, I let somebody come over and literally take whatever they wanted out of my closet. They cleared one whole closet out. There was shit with tags still on it and everything. And I'm kind of at that point again because my one closet.
Send you,
What were you saying, Breezy?
I said I will send you Little Minions sizes.
I'm just gonna. I think we're gonna go through everything and bag everything up. So I'll just put the bags out in the storage in the garage until you come up, and then you can
I'm
go
excited
through.
to come up.
We are. Yeah, but I can tell you this, after July, we'll be getting a dumpster and going through the garage too, because our garage is huge, and I keep taking up Chris's garage with my shit, so.
Well, I will come back and dumpster dive, okay? We can even air it on TikTok.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, after, you'll already have been here by then.
Okay.
So, we'll give it till at least then. But then again, if you send me her sizes, if it's stuff, because I'm really tall, I'm 5'10", so if it's stuff that I know that she can't wear, then there's no point in me hanging on to it.
Right.
You're good, Katie.
Yeah, that is tall.
Yeah. Yep. So, but
I always
anyhow.
thought OG would be short.
Hmm?
I always thought OG would still be short.
You thought I
Would be short.
No, I'm 5'10".
Yeah, not ever the same height as me.
So Chris is pretty tall because in your pictures he's a lot taller than you.
Yeah, Chris is 6'2". 6'1".
Before you go, my cash app is still $0.
Huh?
So before you go, my cash app is still at $0.
Oh yeah. I mean, I figured it would be. Hold on.
Have a good
I might be
night.
able
Go get your rest.
to. I'm gonna try to. I'll show a picture of Chris and I from last night, but I gotta. I'm gonna cover my daughter up out of it. Hold on.
Oh.
Okay. This was last night at the end of the bed.
Wow.
So as you can see, I mean, I have a very small heel on, but Chris and I are both pretty tall.
So pretty.
I mean, I'm shorter than him, so with just
I
that
love your
little-
shoes. Those are cute.
Thank you. The shoes that my daughter has on under that dress, I've never worn them. They're mine, but she's seen them and she's like, "Ooh, I want those," and she wanted to wear them for the pageant last night. And there was like right by where we were standing, there was like this little pocket thing, and my heel got caught in it, and she
What are you thinking up there?
there's nuggets up there.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh.
She
I said, what the hell?
when they came in, she was like, "I like these." Well, there was like this little like thing in the floor at the place they had the pageant, and she kept like standing weird. Well, then I went to go walk and my heel got caught in it. And I was like, "Oh, is that what you've been standing?" And she was like, "Yeah." Damn near broke my neck.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but yep, that was last night. So no, Chris is not short. I'm not short, and our kids are definitely not short either.
No,
Our
because
son
she's
is 6'3", 6'4". No, stop!
wow.
Please stop saying my kids' names. I don't trust these fucking people on this app at all. At all. They're weird.
That's
And
for
believe
sure.
me, people screen these lives to hear any background information they can.
Crazy.
But yeah, no, our kids are not short by any means.
Yeah, it's crazy. My daughter's, my oldest daughter, when she was born, they projected her to be almost at 6 foot. My ex-husband is 6'1", but my brothers are 6'4" and 6'5". But Haley was always like on the 80 percentile, and I laugh at those things because she ended up being 5'2".
Really?
Yes, but my youngest daughter, Chloe, she is 5'8", so she got all the height, and Haley's just like my mother-in-law, teeny tiny.
Small Fry she was preemie. They had to induce me a month early, but shit, even that kid is not short. She's all of my height, if not more, isn't she, babe? Yeah,
close,
she's
yeah.
5'10" easily, 5'9",
Wow.
5'10". And then my daughter America, she's probably 5'8", 5'8". Yep. Now my son, my biological son, he's actually the only child that we have that I would say is on the shorter side.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably 5'6", 5'7".
Wow, that's a big difference.
Yeah. Yep. But anyhow, all right. I'm
Okay,
going to
okay.
go through my clothing. So,
Have
y'all
a
have a
good
great
night.
day, and hope everyone has a good night. But I'm out of here because I'm over this app. I didn't have going live today, but and quite frankly, you say what you want. I'm done giving you motherfuckers reactions because it's rather boring. Good night, thumbs.
Yep.
It's pretty fucking. I mean, pretty pathetic that your whole drive is create your own TikTok. He's dancing. He wants a snack.
I know, look at him.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pet him and
No, Raya's doing it. Rico's dancing for my daughter because he wants a fry. So then Araya
Rico Suave.
Yeah. Araya starting to dance too. And baby's like, I just want one.
Baby, you scare me, Loki.
She will, because she's so skittish. But yeah, Christine, that's the thing. I'm not gonna keep repeating myself. Like, this shit's getting old. That this app has done nothing positive for me. For me, my family, nothing. So what's the point?
I mean, look at all the positive you've done, though. That's the crazy thing about it. And you can't, at least you can sleep at night knowing you've done the right thing and you've helped people. And someday maybe they'll appreciate it,
Oh, if they
But
don't,
even if they don't,
God, man, because
if they don't, he sees, so.
All right. But all right, y'all. You guys have a good night. Christy, you have a good night.
Too.
Sleep before work, ma'am.
Does it? She has
And
energy.
I'll see y'all around.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.